Good morning, kids. Today we're checking out a brand new video from Dead Bedspread, a pumpkaboo of every type. Now, for those of you kind of wondering what's going on with my face, I did kind of just shave a little bit between this recording and a few of the other recordings. So unless y'all have seen this as before those three, you'll be wondering how did my mutton chops grow back so fast. But either way, let's hop in and check them out.
Hey, hi, hello, everyone. Today, we're going to be looking at some...
Whoa, what the...
Hey, hi, hello, everyone.
Hey!
Today, we're going to be looking at some...
Wait, what the hell?
Hey, hi, hello, everyone. Today...
Oh, wow, even older.
Hey, hi, hello, everyone.
Even older.
Hey, hi, hello, everyone. 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 Hey, hi, hello. Hey, hi, Halloween.
Oh! He fused all of his previous forms. Ooh! Good job.
It's officially the Halloween season, and no Pokemon is more blatantly based on Halloween than PUMPKABOO. Sure,
Obviously.
there are certainly a lot of sinister spooky mons, but PUMPKABOO is unapologetically a little Halloween baby. A little
Yes, it
spooky
is.
bat black cat guy on top of a big carved pumpkin. Speaking of carved pumpkins, or jack-o'-lanterns as my American friends like to call them, yeehaw cowboy, have been part of the Halloween season
jack-o'-lanterns.
long before it became a big commercialized holiday. Their original intention was to scare away spirits, which is why the faces carved into them are always so sinister. They're so scary that even the spooky spirits think twice. Before we used pumpkins, however, back home in Ireland where Halloween was invented, the original plant used for these carvings was a turnip.
Oh yeah, that's even
who'd
more
have thought?
terrifying.
Have fun with those nightmares. I mean, hey, if it's meant to look evil and be effective in warding off spirits, that fits Dark type to a T.
Damn
It's
right.
good against Ghost. PUMPKABOO debuted in X and Y a decade ago, alongside
Oh God,
Phantom,
it's been 10
as
years.
one of the two debut Ghost Grass type lines. We covered a Phantom of every type last year, keeping them all Ghost type, so to switch things up this
I
time, we're
remember.
going to be keeping all the PUMPKABOO part Grass type. Remember, it's the actual
Oh.
pumpkin that we associate with Halloween,
Okay.
not that it's haunted. Don't have any pumpkin to carve? No problem. People carve all sorts of other plants, doesn't make them any less Halloweeny. I thought including him out
I
in
actually
this
know a story of a guy whose dorm would not allow jack-o'-lanterns, so he instead bought a pineapple.
variant was too spooky to pass up for the first stage. Sinister PUMPKABOO, the turnip Pokemon. Sinister PUMPKABOO are
look
said
at
to be
that.
the product of high negative emotions. The larger their bodies, the more negativity they have
Look at the
experienced.
shiny.
After the
That's
sun is
pretty
set,
good.
their powers begin to double. So, how do we justify PUMPKABOO gaining a new body with these forms? Well, the Pokedex kinda loosely implies that the head and the body are two separate entities. It took me a few reads to understand the phrasing that they were actually going for. Also, it's only in the Amorphous egg group, not Grass, leading me to believe that the pumpkin body isn't all that significant to its overall biology. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to imagine the head scuttling away and finding a new plant to call its own. Pokemon is weird and
Yeah,
wacky and
he's
wonderful.
right.
Anything's possible. You could also maybe just ditch the spirit. Maybe another gourd takes its fancy. Not a pumpkin, but something close enough. Just a little random, unassuming, non-distinct pumpkin-shaped fruit. Mundane PUMPKABOO, the gourd
Aw.
Pokemon. No longer associated with the spirits of the deceased, Mundane PUMPKABOO has a much brighter disposition than its Calosian cousin.
I like
They
it.
are more active during spring. What if it didn't limit itself to spooky plants with Halloween history? What about a tomato, tomato, Also, flying type was
Tomatoes?
definitely a challenge to think of, because obviously no fruit, just flies. But which fruit is known to be thrown through the air more than anything else?
Tomato.
I mean, a violent
You're
tomato-sized
right.
bat cat who flings itself through the air into its enemies? That already sounds like a Pokemon. Floating PUMPKABOO, the tomato Pokemon. When PUMPKABOO fused with the tomato, this Pokemon was made. It uses its naturally bouncy body to launch itself at its opponents. It is not known for being patient. I don't think that it's
Nope.
too outlandish to imagine that PUMPKABOO's chosen fruit and veg might alter its personality. I mean, real regional variants already do this, so I think
Yeah.
it works. That said, there are 16 of these, so some are just like, yeah, what are you talking about? I'm the same dude. As a typing, rock is also
Yeah, that's
probably
fine.
the furthest you can get from plant life. Whereas ice and fire have bases in temperature and steel and durability, rock is just kind of rocks. I was considering doing
rock,
fruit with a
rock,
stone,
rock, rock.
like an avocado. But did you know that falling coconuts are fatal? Almost like being hit in the head with a rock. It was either this or a rock melon, but... Okay, so I scripted this and I was reading it out, and like it literally should just be a cantaloupe. Like a rock melon, nah, cantaloupe, nah, rock melon, flicky flicky willy donka. It's a cantaloupe now. Sorry for all you
well,
coconut
okay, there we
purists
go.
for this concept that you found out about literally 30 seconds ago. but I've
Oh,
changed
you could save the coconut for the water type then.
my mind. Durable Pumpkaboo, the rock melon Pokemon. The larger the fruit, the tougher their exterior. Durable Pumpkaboo can be found wandering in mountainous terrain, although for what purpose, no one knows. They've been known to tumble down the hills alongside Geodude and Graveler. See now,
He
I
likes to
changed
roll.
this and all my transitions are messed up. Coconuts are more deadly than sharks. Now I changed the fruits, so... oh wait, cantaloupe, rock melon, watermelon. Got it. I mean, is it really any competition for what plant would be water type? Especially how large
you're
watermelons
fine.
can be. They seem like the most ideal replacement for a pumpkin. Fruit and veg can all grow to wildly different sizes, so you can be sure that each of these forms share the same gimmick as regular Pumpkaboo, being able to be found in different sizes. Did you know that there's actually a variation in stat distribution from these different sizes? To make things
Yes.
easier, all the Pumpkaboo displayed today are at their maximum size. Plenty of regional variants share their stat distributions with their original counterparts. We don't have to get that deep with it.
Oh,
Buoyant
it's perfectly
Pumpkaboo.
fine.
The watermelon
Oh, look at the
Pokemon.
shiny.
Buoyant
That
Pumpkaboo
is
are known
good.
to help swimming children, giving them their titles. They are the largest known variant of the Pumpkaboo family. Their powers become amplified during the rain. So fun fact, kids, ice is frozen water. It's insane, I know. So wouldn't it
don't
make sense
say.
then for a watermelon to become a frozen melon? Well, it's a good thing winter melons exist. I like the idea of each of these Pumpkaboo variants having like little factions between them. The gourds, the melons, household fruits, bunch of little guys causing chaos. I could totally imagine stumbling upon some sort of cat lady house just full of these little guys.
Totally.
Frozen Pumpkaboo, the winter melon Pokemon. It is unknown if frozen Pumpkaboos descended from the pumpkin or watermelon variant of the same species. They never change expression, seemingly frozen still in their pose. Their bodies house a chilling energy.
Aww.
So icicles are very sharp and pointy. Genuinely, if one falls on you, it's game over IRL. What's also pointy but isn't quite as
So?
fatal are durians. You know, that extremely spiky fruit with the extremely durable shell. Kind of reminds me of Pharisee now that I think about it. Who,
Oh, yeah.
coincidentally, might also be based on a durian. Wow. Spiky Pumpkaboo, the durian Pokemon.
Okay, now hold on. I do have to pause to say this. That shiny is actually pretty good. And it's almost like an inverse of the colors. Well, except that's green and not white. But you get what I mean. It's pretty... It best shiny so far.
Their spiky shells are
Steel
adorned
type.
by a coarse, fibrous hair. Their durian bodies are theorized to be nigh impenetrable, leading to further questions as to what energy they may hold within. Their spikes can break off, and once stuck, are very difficult to remove.
Oh, damn.
Durians are spiky, you know what
Like a
else
bullet.
is? Cacti, which, coincidentally, can also bear fruit. This is the first variant changed up before our rock debacle. Originally it was going to be a pineapple because, one, they actively try and fight back by digesting you while you're eating them. That's why your tongue
True.
tingles. And two, they're very effective when used as a bludgeoning weapon. It was just a little bit too outlandish though. It wasn't quite there for me. So I switched it up. It's still
Hold on, that would actually be incredibly funny to see someone holding a pineapple by the hair and swinging it like a mace. That is funny.
admittedly
Thank you.
quite weird, but hopefully the evolution ties it all together. Prickly Pumpkaboo, the cactus pear Pokemon.
Oh,
A
not
Pumpkaboo
bad.
lost in the desert with undying resolve combined with a cactus pear. The harsh landscape has made them tough, fighting the elements, and treating all surrounding Pokemon with fairness. It will fire its spines at its opponents in order to enact justice.
I like
Truth,
it.
Justice, the Pumpkaboo way. And what's the opposite of justice? Injustice, villainy. And what's the opposite
Ooh.
of pears? In
Apples?
pears? Apples? Look, they can't all be
Oranges?
winners. And what's some famous iconography in regards to combining a specific Pokemon typing with a specific previously mentioned fruit? A poison apple, duh, used by the
Oh.
evil queen in order to send Snow White into the sleeping
Bum
dead.
bum.
Need I say any more? Witching
go ahead.
Pumpkaboo, the poison apple Pokemon.
Oh,
And it-
I would shiny hunt the hell out of that because I love green apples far more than a red delicious.
ill-natured Pumpkaboo became the ancestor of this variant. As its apple body houses a lethal toxin, training is best left to the highest ranked amongst trainers. Poison apple? Evil queen? What is this? Some kind of fairy tale? Fairy tale? Fairy type. Sugar plum fairy. It writes itself. It was completely unintentional while designing it.
Alright.
One of my patrons pointed out that the colours were very Jigglypuff core. I guess being round and pink with blue eyes is just the epitome of being fairy type, eh? Pixie
Apparently.
Pumpkaboo, the sugar plum Pokemon. It has been known to show up out of the blue whenever a child loses a tooth. It is rumored
Oh.
that the collected teeth are what fuels the powerful Fey energy within its sugar plum body. That's kind of cursed now that I think about it.
Not too bad,
Evil
though.
queens, fairies. What else is commonplace in fantasy? Oh, right. Dragons. And what kind of
There
fruit
we
might
go.
suit this type? It's dragon fruit. Of course it's dragon fruit. It's visually awesome. It has dragon right there in the name. And honestly,
Yeah,
it's the best pick
it's
unless there's
obvious.
some other plant I don't know about that houses innate brimming arcane energy that's just waiting to be unleashed. Arcane Pumpkaboo.
Ooh,
The dragon
I like
fruit
it.
Pokemon. Generally unbothered, Arcane Pumpkaboo are great companions for younger trainers. Their bodies house an incredible energy, however it is seldom seen causing chaos and destruction. It
Uh-oh.
is easily distracted by gold. So, dragons are
Gold
heavily
nugget!
associated with breathing
With
fire,
gold.
as is eating something muy caliente. You already know that this guy's going to be a chili pepper. Because
Oh, yeah, why not?
realistically, what else could it even be? In general, the
pepper?
grass fire type combo is super limited. You know, a tree on fire, a pumpkin, a spicy pepper. But given that the pumpkin has already been taken, it'd be kind of weird to also do it here after we already did it for normal. So we may as well go the stereotypical spicy route. Scorching Pumpkaboo. The spicy pepper Pokemon.
Well, okay.
They are known for their volatile nature. The
Oh,
fiery
I see
soul within
now.
their pepper bodies is said to be fueled by their burning heart. It becomes more powerful during sunny days. So I initially had a segue here about how we were going to jump from one vegetable to another, but it turns out the peppers are actually fruit. Yeah, it's obvious when you think about it, but shut up.
Potatoes.
Root vegetables
boil
that grow
them,
in the
mash
ground,
them, stick 'em in
neatly
a
bought,
stew.
covered in dirt. It's an obvious choice. Maybe I'm biased, who knows. Potatoes will also produce sprouts, which are commonly referred to as eyes. Maybe they could be actual eyes on this variant. Or is that too creepy? Earthy Pumpkaboo, the potato Pokemon. It is adapted to live life underground.
Yeah, it's
its
fine.
eye-shaped head protrusion is theorized to help it see in the dark. The skin on its potato body peels away with age, and if gathered up quickly, makes for a nice fried treat.
Ah, French fries.
The mind. How easy is it to alter by consuming certain things? Neither a fruit or a veg, neither a plant nor an animal.
Mushrooms.
They have very mystical associations, also wildly creepy with very real variants like cordyceps, literally
Oh,
taking
God.
over the mind and body of
Yeah, the
ants.
zombie fungus.
Psychedelic Pumpkaboo. The mushroom Pokemon. It is unknown how psychedelic Pumpkaboo came into existence. Staring at its upper set of eyes can put you in a trance, leading people to believe that the mushroom body has taken control. Deep in the forests, away from civilization, they gather to dance and sing under the moonlight.
Oh, like
Fungal
confetti.
infection to insect infestation. Yeah, what to do for bug type, huh? There's not a lot of plants named after bugs. I mean, a beetle banana doesn't sound particularly appealing. It's not like you can just pick up a beehive and eat it either. It's not a fruit. So, what about a fruit that insects are born and die within? Something like a fig. Fun fact, figs are not actually
Oh.
fruits, but rather a cluster of many flowers and seeds contained within a bulb. How do the flowers get pollinated?
Oh.
Wasps, who just so happen to have babies while doing so. It's honestly
well, that's
incredibly
just
bizarre,
great.
and that inspiration on its own would work as a standalone Pokemon. I guess that means it's perfect for a bug-type Pumpkaboo variant. Infested Pumpkaboo, the fig Pokemon.
Oh, that just scared
It
me.
is
Thanks a
unknown
lot.
which half of infested Pumpkaboo is truly in control. The sprouted legs on its plant body allow it to chase down prey with ease. It is known to eat other plant life, which prevents it from mingling with other variants of its kind. What would a crazy mishmash creature be without their mad scientist creator? Fruits that give off an electric current commonly used as science experiments in schools?
Lemons!
Of course it's a lemon. They're already the color the Pokemon franchise most associates with the electric type.
Yep,
Its hair even
yellow.
stands an end from all the potent electricity. Shocked Pumpkaboo, the lemon Pokemon.
Oh, and
Its
look, the
lemon
shinies
body can emit high
alive.
voltage blasts of electricity. The hair on its head holds a static charge, making it difficult to touch. The upper body seems to be in a permanent state of discomfort. Yeah, okay.
Ouch.
Well, that's all the dual types. But what about pure ghost and grass? Well,
Bah.
thank you so much, everybody, for watching. What did you think? Do you
That's
have any
fine.
favorites? I know what you're all thinking. What did they evolve into? Well, you'll just have to wait and see. It's the scariest thing of all. Patience. Don't worry, though.
Bum.
You can expect to see their evolutions before the Halloween season is over. My patrons saw all these
Can't
guys
wait.
weeks, if not a month early, so if that sounds like something that'd interest you, there's a link in the description. Expect more unrelated Halloween content on the way. And with all that said, I've been DBUs and all the booze.
Well, folks, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you all enjoyed this. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Link to the original will be in the description below. And I'll see all of you folks next time when we flick on. Peace out.